Hello and welcome to another Pulsefire Gaming video. Today we are taking a look at these Geonosian ships that are part of a new Patreon that we'll talk about here in a little bit. First, let's get into the ships. We have three ships. We have Nantex Starfighters, we have the Huppla Cruisers, which look very much like they are just upscaled Starfighters, and that's kind of what they are. But the designer of these ships, the slightly used Spaceship Yard Patreon, put them together as kind of a flushed out thing. If you run CIS in Star Wars Armada, or you're a fan of the CIS in other Starships Miniatures games, these are excellent ships for you. They print really easily. They paint up really nice. I think one thing that I've come to the conclusion about as we're working really hard to paint more in 2022 is that painting starships is not all that hard. It's very much a kind of a paint by numbers thing, especially when you have such insanely well detailed vessels. So that's what we're taking a look at today. So the Nantex Starfighter, you see these in Attack of the Clones, and they're the starfighters that Count Dooku has flanking him as he's going from the area where they were going to execute Queen Amidala, or I guess she's Senator Amidala at that point, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan after they're captured on Geonosis. And you see the Pinnacles. The Pinnacles are from, I think they're first introduced in Star Wars Republic Commando video game, and then you also see them in Star Wars The Force Unleashed. And the Huppla, it was just a design that the slightly used Spaceship Yard put out, kind of to fill it out. You would think that, hey, maybe he just copied them, or copied the small one and made them bigger. But when you look at these, they're paneled differently. And I think that's he did a really good job on that. Even the tiny dual lasers on there came out, which is awesome. Very cool ships. These ships are all made in universe by the Huppla Pacitisk Shipwright Collective of the Geonosians. And as we know, if you're a fan of the Star Wars cartoons like Rebels and stuff, that after the cessation of the war with the CIS, the Empire went and basically genocided the Geonosians, except for a few that were left. Probably to cover up the fact that they had designed and invented a galaxy-changing super weapon like the Death Star. I had the chance to sit down with Slightly Used Spaceship Yard, the creator of these. By the way, is that an acronym? Slightly Used Spaceship Yard? That's a little sus. Anyway, I asked Xenon, the creator of these, on Discord if he could tell me a little bit about himself and how he got into this. He said he's a student in computer science, and since he was in high school, he made 3D models for 3D printing as a hobby. He says, but how I got to make ships, you may ask? Well, I'm a huge fan of sci-fi and Star Wars, and I love to print ships. Unfortunately, I couldn't find many good models until I found Mel Miniatures and Tom Untar. I knew that Mel doesn't sell models, and I tried my luck with Tom, and he told me that he too doesn't sell models. So Xenon was like, to hell with finding models, I'll make them myself, and started making his own models. He does note that Tom Untar has changed his sales tactics, where he does sell STLs now as well. He said that he discovered O'Neill's creation thanks to our videos. I thought I'd just include that in there because that's very touching to me. And he thought of opening his own Patreon, and here we are. This is, when you join his Patreon, these are the ships that are available. There's another set that we're going to put another video out later. And he said that when he pestered O'Neill with questions, O'Neill was, from O'Neill's Creations, was super kind and gave him lots of advice for Patreon, and has allowed Xenon to post his products in O'Neill's Discord for promotion as well. I hope you like these ships as much as I do. We painted these in an afternoon. We used, if you care, and I don't know if you care, but basically what we did was we primed these with Citadel's, what is it? Wraithbone, and then use Agros Dunes contrast paint as the base. There is some leather brown from Viejo. There's what is the lead belcher. There's retributor armor. This is I think Bugman's glow, and yeah, really easy ship prints. For these ones, we went accurate because it looks like the cockpits are black when you look at several different versions of these videos. And then for the cruiser, we went with retributor armor gold on the little bridge section here. All in all, like I said, these are very easy to print. If you want to purchase, if you don't have a 3D printer and you want to purchase prints yourself, feel free to contact us on the link in the video description. Otherwise, you know what to do. If you like the video, like it so that YouTube recognizes what's going on. Give us a comment if you have anything to say. And if you want to see more videos, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.